Look what I just got in for the Mavic Mini. Let's check it out. Welcome to this episode of Video Drone by DIY3DTech.com. In this episode, I picked up these guys off of Amazon. I'll have a link to these down below. What are they? They're motor covers for covering the tops of the motor, because one of the things in my initial videos I had mentioned I was concerned with the resiliency of the motors, and one of the things, if you watch my channel, I fly on the beaches a lot, and sand is prone to get in these things, and again with the openings and stuff like they are, I was a little bit concerned, and lo and behold, they came out with these guys. So let's go ahead, get these out of the box and take a closer look at them, and then we're going to go ahead and install them on this copter. Okay, so we got them out of the box. A little difficult there, but we got them out. So these are aluminum. They look to be stamped. At least they feel like aluminum. They feel like metal. So one of the big questions too, I want to see how heavy these are. So let's get the old obligatory scale out, and let's set it up. We're at 0. So one weighs, it's pretty close to 2. It says 1 gram, but started out at 2 grams. I bet this is 3 grams. Nope, not quite 3 grams yet. So roughly about 3 grams. I would guess if this did a point, it would probably be almost 4 grams. So these are a little bit probably short of a gram a piece. So one of the things keep in mind, I don't know if it says, oh yeah. So as I knock stuff off, so just remember, this is 249 grams as it's set. When we add these, it's going to be over 250 grams, and it's going to require registration, so just be aware of that. So let's go ahead and put these on. So to put these on, one of the first things we need to do is actually remove the propellers. Now, as I mentioned on this, these take a Phillips screw, and I think a little screwdriver came with it, but I simply just hold this down, and remember that the props go on in a certain order, so it's best to take them off and keep track of them. And then now my understanding is that these will just sit on there. Now this seems to be a little bit, not too tight, so now that's in there. So now we have to reinsert the prop. So one of the things, I'm going to put the other 3 on and come back and talk about it. However, before I do that, I just kind of want to mention, as you saw in the time lapse, it got kind of a little bit, I don't want to say difficult, but a little bit cumbersome getting the screw holes to line up because the motor and the cover wanted to shift. And the second piece is, notice that this has a lip on it, and the prop sits in the lip. Now, you can feel a little bit of contact with that. It's not, I don't think it'd be a problem. Because actually when these spin out, they actually lock in place, so they're not moving like this. So let me jump off camera, let me put the other 3 on, then I'll come back and just this quick. Okay, we're back and we've installed all 4 of them. So not very hard at all. I noticed, like this one right here is a little bit tight on it. As you can see, it takes a little bit to move it, where like this one takes very little to move it. I don't think that's going to be a huge issue because, again, in flight, basically the centrifugal force, centripetal, somebody will correct me, force will lock these out like that, so not a big deal. I like the idea of protecting the motor, of getting sand in there. Again, I fly on the beaches a lot. And this was part of my concern of getting sand in the motors, and so this solves the problem. So I think it's pretty cool. I have to do some flight tests with this. I don't really expect an issue. I'll have a link down for this down below. Now, the one thing, I picked these up off of Amazon. It said I wouldn't get them till like January, and I literally got them in less than 2 weeks after I ordered them. So I think probably if you order them now, you'll get them rather quick, because I think they've made their way into the U.S. from China now. So anyways, if you found this interesting, if you're interested in this, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And hey, what did you guys have for lunch? Bologna sandwich for me. It's the atypical, I know, boring. But I catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.